What's good, YouTube? That192 here, back again once again. And today we are back for another week of our P.O. Box Pulls series here on the channel. A series which is basically pretty much run by you guys. P.O. Box Pulls features anything and everything that's sent into our P.O. Box, which has an update of sorts, but I'll get to that here in a moment. But you guys are the ones that submit stuff to our P.O. Box, and we go ahead and open it up here on the channel. We try to do it at least once a week, but some weeks, like last week, we don't get the chance to. But this week, I'm here. It's actually 2 o'clock in the AM on Sunday morning. P.O. Box Pulls is the last thing I had to record, and I just wanted to go ahead and push myself and get it done. You guys will probably end up seeing it a couple hours later while I'm snoozing away, trying to catch up on some sleep. But I wanted to make sure I got it done this week, even if it is a day late. It's better to have it than not have it at all. But either way, if you guys are hyped for this week's episode of P.O. Box Pulls, and of course if you guys are proud members of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, the update when it comes to our P.O. Box is that it is now officially closed. I know, that's super duper sad to hear. It's just that the P.O. Box, you guys know that we are always constantly behind. And I think we're behind just because of the commitment that I made to open up every single piece of mail on video. I made that commitment before I realized how much mail is actually going to be sent in. You could just say I greatly underestimated the Nappy Nation, and you guys know this. If you've been following this series, you know we have a shit ton of mail to go through. I'm going to stick to my commitment. I'm going to stick to my promise. I told you guys I was going to open up every single piece of mail that we received, and I'm going to do that. We'll consider this season 1, and maybe a year from now we'll open up a P.O. Box again and do season 2 of P.O. Box Pulls. But I made the commitment to you guys when we started this of opening every single piece of mail, and I'm going to do that. Even if we get mail in January and I don't get the chance to open it until August, which is terrible, I know. But we're going to slowly but surely work through all of the mail we got in season 1 of P.O. Box Pulls, and it will happen. So even though the P.O. Box is officially closed for right now, we still have a ton of mail to go through. One of these days, I'm going to show you guys how much mail is actually sitting back there in that closet. There's so much mail still left. There's probably still at least 500 pieces of mail back there. It's ridiculous, but it's a good type of ridiculous. But we're going to go ahead and dive into the mail that we have set aside for this week and see what we got. Okay, so our first package this week comes from Zack, and he is in Brandon, Florida, I believe it says. Brandon, Florida. But let's go ahead and get her open and see what we've got inside here, mate. See what we've got inside here. Ooh, there appears to be a lot in here. Let's see what we got. 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 We have a letter. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. It says, "Yo, now." Oh wait, this is part 2. Hold on. Where's part 1? It says, "Ah, don't freak out. My handwriting sucks." I don't know if there's a part 1 in here or not. There's a shit ton of Pokemon cards, but I don't know if there's a part 1 in here or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and read it. It says, "Yo, Nappy, part 2. Did you freak out?" This is part 1? No, I don't. Okay. What's good, Nappy? Raven Sukumu back again. A few things that binder I sent the last time. Yeah, that was not my full collection of cards. It wasn't even 20% of my collection, so what I have sent this time was a bit more of my collection. I've organized them into types: fire, water, grass, so on and so forth. Fair warning, I did give you a lot, and I mean a lot of trainer cards and energy cards, because I collected those. And energy cards, because I collected those were still really common. Okay. But I do not want you to go through all the cards on camera, because that would take ages. I mean, unless you want to take on that challenge. But anyways, I do want you to go through the water cards. As you can see, the last 2 cards have cases, meaning something powerful is coming your way. The last 4 cards in the water card deck are some of my most prized cards. The keyword is some. At the end of those cards I still have at least 45% of my collection, my prized part of my collection, so don't worry or feel like I'm giving you my entire collection. Next order of this letter, just recently I made a Twitter account and just recently started following you, even though I've been a subscriber for about a year and a half for both channels, and I will be a proud member of the Nappy Nation, because the Nappy Nation is absolute power. But yeah, even though I comment with every question today, well, the reason why is because some people on YouTube can be evil, but hey, anyway, take care, Nappy, and enjoy the cards. A true power, Raven Sukomo. Well, thank you so much, Raven. I appreciate the support. I'm glad you finally got a Twitter account. I say all the time, 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 all the time. Literally, up to the minute updates of everything that goes on with our main channel, our second channel, Lumio Station, our Twitch, whatever is happening, whatever's planned for the day happens, you see it immediately on Twitter. If I don't get the chance to record something, I tweet it out and say, hey, there's not going to be an episode of this up today. But I understand everyone and their mama don't want to make a Twitter account, but you guys are missing out on updates. You know, I can't upload a video every single time I want to update you guys on the channel. That's why I stress Twitter so much. You know, if something happens and there won't be an episode of Glaze today, I'll tweet it out and say, hey, I didn't get the chance to get Glaze up today. I'm sorry, you guys. And the people that follow on Twitter get the update and they know. But then everybody else on the channel is like, where's Glaze? You know, so it's whatever. It is what it is. It's those of you guys that follow on Twitter, you guys get the updates, and that's what matters most. Raven Sukomo is not lying. They did send us a ton of cards. Still to this day, I don't understand why people want to send me so many cards. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I guess I collect Pokemon cards, but this type of volume, like you said, you're sending me half your collection basically. You don't have to do all that. I'm guessing this is the water deck that you were talking about. There's an original Ditto. If you guys didn't see that one, there's an original Ditto. I am gonna go through these cards off camera. I'll show you guys. I'll hold them up and show you guys all the cards in their splendor and in their glory here. Because Raven Sukomo definitely did send us a lot of Pokemon cards, as you guys can see. Oh my goodness. As you guys can see, they did send us a lot of cards, so that'll be fun going through those afterwards. Let me make sure I keep everything together. But you did ask us to go through the water deck on camera, so in speed lightning fashion, because I want to try and cut down the time on these P.O. Box pulls, we're going to go through the water deck that Raven so kindly asked us to. So let's see here. We have Mudkip. There we go. Mudkip! Wailord, which is a powerful art. I've always liked that card art. Seadra, which is original. Squirtle. Horsey. Another Wailord. My keyboard's in the way of me doing this properly. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Wailord, Krabby, Snorunt, Sea King, Seal, Clarfish, Wailmer, Barboach, Swinub, Seal, Floatzel. Cards can be so aggravating sometimes. A holographic Walrein, a Mantine, a Delta species Oddish, a Krabby, a Horsey, a Wingull, a Golduck, a Piplup, a Celio, I don't know what language that is, but it's a Swinub, a Piplup, a Lotad, a Tentacool, a Spheal, a Quillfish, that's original, a Mantine, E-Reader, Barboach, Meryl, Psyduck, Mudkip, original Horsey, Relicanth, Lotad, another original Horsey, a Krabby, a Poliwhirl, a Mudkip again, a Tentacool again, a Poliwag again, a Totodile again, Misty Psyduck, a Goldeen, a holographic Japanese Misty's Gyarados, a Dark Fortress, a Dark Vaporeon, and then a Dark Blastoise as well. So that was one hell of a powerful deck, and thank you once again, Raven, for sending us all the Buku cards, and for the support for so long, and for going out and making a Twitter to stay updated and whatnot. And of course, thank you so much for sending something into P.O. Box polls and participating. You're the real MVP. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Joe. Alright, we have a package this week that comes from Robert in Hyde Park, New York. So let me see if I can wriggle this one open and see what we've got inside here, mate. See what we have here. This package is a couple months old now. But let's see what we have here. We have a package inside that contains something. Let's see what we have here. This looks like a playmat of sorts. And did it come from the Sylveon theme deck? I feel like it did, since it's got, oh no, it's the Echoed Voice, whatever it is, with Sylveon, Pangoro, the Furious Fist one. So we got a playmat here. So let's go ahead and fold that one back up. Then we have a pack of cards that are wrapped in a letter of sorts. Let's see what we have here. We have a powerful Gengar art here. It says TheKingNappy on it. Look at that. Aww! I love it. 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 And we have a letter on the back. It says, Robert, what's good, Nappy? I'm Robert. I live in New York. I love Pokemon, and I'm only 9, so I'm not that good at drawing or writing. I'd love to see you. I'd love for you to see the back of this. I'm sorry for not including a Gengar, and I don't have much to say to you other than thank you for reading this. Bye. It's not, I mean, the handwriting's not the best, but I mean, like he said, Robert's only 9 years old. It's just hard to read because it's in pencil, that's all. Thank you so much, Robert. It's great to meet some of our younger fans out there. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. I'm glad you enjoy Pokemon as well. We're starting them off young. And I hope that you stick with Pokemon throughout school and throughout the rest of your life. You know, at least for the next decade, I hope. Because you are the future of Pokemon, Robert. If you're watching this, you're the future of Pokemon. You are what will carry the Pokemon franchise into the next generation. Robert did send us quite a few cards. I'm just gonna pull a few out here to take a gander at for you guys. So we get a full deck. Let's look at. Oh wow, he sent us a Giratina X. Oh my goodness, look at that. Robert, you didn't have to, yo. You didn't have to. I say every single week, you guys don't have to send in anything crazy to the P.O. box. If you just want to send a letter, by all means, that's more than enough. But still, Robert went the extra mile, sent us a crazy stack of Pokemon cards, which you guys can't see because it's over here, and a Giratina X as well. So I'm going to go through all these off screen and get them nice and organized for you. But thank you so much, Robert, for sending some in, and I'm glad that the Nappy Nation ranges in all different types of ages from... I know there are people that are in their late 20s, early 30s that are part of the Nappy Nation, and now all the way down here to Robert, who's 9 years old. So thank you so much for your support, and thank you for sending something into the P.O. Box. You're the real MVP, and I appreciate it. Our next package this week does not have a name on it, but it comes from Pukalani. I think that's Hawaii. I don't know any other state that could be H-I, but Hawaii. So, Pukalani, Hawaii. Pukalani sounds Hawaiian to me. So it comes from Pukalani, Hawaii. And this one's a couple months old as well. So I feel terrible about it. But let's go ahead and open her up and see what we've got inside. Check it out. Well, first thing I see is, Dear Nappy, I've been a part of the Nappy Nation for about a year now. I've watched your amazing videos every day since I subscribed. I really wish I could meet you in person, but sadly I don't have the money to fly out to things like PAX and Symphonics, mostly because I live in Hawaii. You're right. Also, could you come here? Also, if you could come here and I could meet you, that would honestly make my year. Keep up the good work, and hopefully we can meet someday. P.S. If you need a big reason to come to the next, if you need a reason to come, the next big thing that happened here, Jesse Kawaii-Con, it's happening sometime in March. Sorry, I can't remember exactly. Anyways, hope you can come. Aww. And they included a, oh wow, they included some crazy art. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at the art of the Gengar, the Haunters, and the Mega Gengar, and it says TheKingNappy on it. Oh my goodness. And look at, that's me. Look at that. That's awesome, yo. Thank you so much. I'm guessing that this says Jesse, and then this is supposed to be PS. He added it as well, or they added it as well. So Jesse, unfortunately I couldn't make Kawaii-Con. I have been to Hawaii before, if it means anything. I did go on a family vacation a few years back, and I went to whatchamacallit, Waikiki. I went to Waikiki, you know, all in the tourist area and whatnot, and I stayed on the beach and I had fun and yada 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 yada. So, I mean, if it means anything, I don't know when I'm ever gonna get back to Hawaii. Maybe sometime in the future. I know I talked about with Shady and a few other people. We joked about going to PAX Australia one year and going to Hawaii for like a few days, and then Japan, and then Australia. You know, that's like a dream trip. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna be back to Hawaii or not. Maybe one day. You never know. But Jesse also included a fat stack of cards here for us. I'm gonna pull out a couple notable ones that they sent in. We have a Zoroark, a holographic Zoroark, chilling right there. We have a Delta Species Horsey, a holographic Magikarp. We have, oh wow, we have a holographic pre-release Misty Seadra. You guys see the pre-release logo right there on it? You wanna focus? Hey, Mr. Camera, jump on the replay. Hey, Mr. Camera, once you turn the music up. We have a pre-release Misty Seadra chilling right there. Actually, the rest of these are all in sleeves, so I'm gonna go ahead and show them off for you. We have a Palkia, holographic Palkia. We have a, oh, that's not in the sleeve, a Slowpoke. We have a holographic Slowking. David would love this. I'm so done. What is this? What is this? They made a David card. I just said David would love this because of the Slowking. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. What is life? What is life? Stage 1 is Nose Pass. Stage 1 is Nose Pass. Falls into David. It's a dark type. Has stopped attacking me. Flip a coin. If heads, this enemy Pokemon can't attack for the next 6 turns. If fails, Nappy makes a Sparta remix and the defending Pokemon automatically faints. Then it has DC. You DC from the free-for-all and switch to a new Pokemon. Oh my god. I've seen it all now. I have seen it all now. Oh my god. There's another one here that is Nappy's Gengar. Oh my god. I don't know what to say anymore. We have Nappy's Gengar. Hold on, it's another custom card. Nappy's Gengar. It's got Sludge Burst. Flip a coin. If heads, the opposing Pokemon is now poisoned. And Dark Consumption. 60 damage. You put the opposing Pokemon to sleep for 5 turns. Flip a coin. If heads, each turn you deal 5 damage to the opposing Pokemon. So Nappy's Gengar is chilling there, and that is straight power as well. But the David card is on a whole nother level. I cannot wait to show him that. Oh my god. Jesse, thank you so much for participating. You definitely made my day with this. That's all I can say. You absolutely made my day. Thank you so much for the support. And one of these days I'll make it out to Hawaii. But thank you so much for sending in the P.O. Box polls and participating. You're the real MVP. That's like my thing that I'm saying today is you're the real MVP. I don't know why. I don't know. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Joe. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to opening up a few letters that we have here. And the first one that we have actually comes from the UK because it has the Royal Mail postage stamp on it. I just wish I knew exactly from where, because we don't have a return address. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead. It's a little bit torn here at the top. I'm just gonna go ahead and take advantage of that and open her across the top here, so I don't rip anything that's inside. But let's see what we have inside. We have a few cards and a letter of sorts. So let's see what we have here and see if we can figure out who this is from. Let me clear my throat. First thing I see is, aww, it says "Ha Me," and it's a Charmander and a Squirtle. Oh, it's 2 Charmanders. I thought that was a Squirtle on the side there, but it's 2 Charmanders that say "Free Hugs." Aww, the adorable little Charmander there. But then we have a small stack of cards, and it says "Letter." YouTube equals Casper OG. I think that's what it said. I'm not 100% sure, but it says, "What's good, Nappy?" Hashtag bad handwriting. We have a little Gengar at the top as well. But it says, my name's Casper and I'm 12. I live in Portsmouth. See, they pronounce it differently in the UK. See, if you're in the United States, it looks like it says Portsmouth, but I think it's Portsmouth. And I adore your videos. I'm the only one in my school who plays Pokemon. I'd like to say thank you for being more powerful than a Gengar. I have given you 2 drawings of Charmander, his favorite Pokemon, or their favorite Pokemon I should say, and some Pokemon cards are not the best, but oh well. If you could you please sign the Charmander card and send it back? Then he says Casper, his real name is Casper. Wow. Ooh, and he included his address here, which I actually need in order to get your Charmander back to you, because you didn't have your address on the outside of the letter. But I'm gonna go ahead and go through the cards that you sent us, because you didn't send us too much. It's enough to safely go through. You said they weren't too much power either, which is okay. You don't have to send crazy good Pokemon cards or anything like that. But right off the bat, we have a Magnemite, a holographic A unknown. It's actually in pretty good condition too. An Espeon. Ooh, wow, Mo would love that. We have a Mightyena, a Scyther, that's original Jungle Set Scyther, a Dark Alakazam, an original Beedrill, a holographic Clefairy, a holographic Mr. Mime, oh, that's not hollow, that's just a Flareon, an original Jungle Set Vileplume, which, look at the card art back in the day, it was just so simple. We have a Light Lantern, a Pidgeotto, that's original, a holographic Excadrill, a Charmander, which I'm guessing you want me to sign, a holographic Chansey, a holographic Steelix, look at that mug, and a oh, that's not hollow, but a Hydreigon as well. I like how you saved the best for last too. So I'll definitely make sure to get your Charmander signed and sent back to you. Speaking of that, actually, a lot of you guys, a ton of you guys, should have gotten a lot of your P.O. Box pull stuff back in the mail. Because I know for a couple weeks there I wasn't sending stuff out, but I did make a trip to the post office, and I did mail out like 100 pieces of mail throughout any and all series on the channel. So you guys should definitely be getting your stuff back. If you haven't, you definitely should check your mailbox. If it's an old address, go to your old address and figure out where it's at, something like that. A couple of you guys have been tweeting me pictures of stuff to let me know that you've gotten it, but you should be getting it. And Casper, I'll definitely make sure to get your Charmander signed and sent back to you. But thank you so much for taking the time out and participating in P.O. Box pulls and send something all the way from the UK. That's crazy. Wait for it. You don't really MVP, yo. And I really appreciate it. But thank you so much for real. Our next letter, our next envelope today comes from Mighty in Chico, California. And if I can get this down, there we go, so we can open her up without messing anything up. But it comes from Mighty in Chico, California. That's an interesting name. It's an interesting name and an interesting place to live. Mighty in Chico, California. But we have, oh wow, we have 2 separate packs of cards here. I'm going to put those aside for now and see what the letter here says. It says you can read this out loud. Do we have a portion that we're not supposed to read out loud? I don't think so. But thank you so much, Mighty, for putting it on here. I ask you guys all the time, if you have anything that's super duper personal, you know, something that would just end up being inappropriate to be read out loud in the series, please let me know somewhere on here where it's prominent so I can read it off screen. I go through all the mail, so I'm going to read it whether you see it on screen or not, but I don't want to, you know, put too much of your personal information out there, or you know what I mean. Like, sometimes you gotta use discretion with some of the things you gotta say. But either way, it says, "Dear Nappy, what's good? I'm a pretty big fan of your channel, especially the Wi-Fi battles. I can't wait to get myself a 3DS and Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Your channel always seems to put a smile on my face." Oh, so nice. Do you have any other favorite Pokemon besides Gengar? My favorite Pokemon are Celebi and Umbreon. Okay. I left you some cards to sign and send back, please, and cards for you to keep. I have a YouTube channel as well, Mighty Wesley. You should check it out. I have Pokemon and Magic the Gathering related things on there. This may seem off topic, but you look like Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. That's a first. Haha, this is getting pretty long, so yeah, good luck with your channel. Hashtag Nappy Nation, hashtag Gengar Rules. Pokemon TCGO, he put his TCGO name, and he said, "Spoiler, the foreign cards that you are receiving are Korean. Ninetales is in a different stack, and it's Japanese. Sign them wherever you want." So he wants us to sign and send back this pack of cards which includes a Japanese Ninetales, which is holographic. Are you sure you want me to sign a holographic Japanese Ninetales, bruh? Because that's some pretty valuable shit, especially since it's original. But he wants us to sign. Oh my goodness! He wants us to sign and send back the holographic original Japanese Ninetales. Then he wants us to sign and send back the Delta Species Espeon, Trainer N, and a holographic Claydol. Your wish is my command. I'll make it happen. I will make it happen. If you want me to sign it, I will. I'm going to slide it right back in that case so it doesn't get damaged or anything like that. He also sent us another pack of cards for us to keep. I'm not going to go through all of them right now, but I can see some of them are custom, or at least the Donphan EX on the front here is. He went ahead and customized it. It's Donphan doesn't have an EX, but he made it to Donphan EX. But either way, thank you so much, Mighty. I definitely wish you the best of luck with your YouTube channel. I've said this to other people that have YouTube channels that submit to PO Box polls from time to time, but the hardest part about doing a YouTube channel is getting the ball rolling, and it can be so discouraging to people when, you know, they don't see the success that they want to see or they expect to see or anything like that. So just definitely put in work. Be persistent, and just don't expect things to happen overnight. You know, I've been here for almost 3 years now, and Nappy Nation is just now pushing 300,000 subscribers. So it's not something that's going to happen overnight by any means. Just keep grinding, keep putting in the work, and if it's something that you truly want to do, it'll happen. But thank you so much for submitting something, Mighty, and like I said, I'll make sure to get your card signed and sent right back to you, Brett. Our next envelope today comes from Nicole in Paw Paw, Michigan, and Nicole made this letter damn near impossible to get into. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. How the fuck am I supposed to get into this letter? I'm going to take my handy dandy knife, and I'm actually going to open this letter upside down because it's already cut across the bottom here. So let's go ahead and cut her open here. Cut her up in Kururugi. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. It's an envelope. Not an envelope. There's an actual. Wow. This is a letter from back in December, which is why I think it is a Christmas card. Like I said, a couple of these are kind of old, and I feel bad about that. I really do. But we have a Christmas card here. This is Joy. And, ooh, it's written inside. We got some stuff written inside. And then we have some art here. Let's see what we have here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I thought it was one big paper, but it's not. Wow. We have a Gengar. Look at him with his little hairy self. I love it. Look at Gengar. And there's a Squirtle there. This is like the species stuff. I see a lot of these Pokemon species things on Tumblr and whatnot, but I like that a lot. And then in the back here, we have another Gengar that's all happy and lovey-dovey. And then we have Gengar Popstar. Look at that. Look at little Gengar. Even dressed up in a dress with a bow. Gengar is still the best Pokemon out there. God damn it. But let's see what the letter here says. It says, "Dear Nappy, thank you for always being yourself and for putting out such good content. You have a good head on your shoulders, and Pokemon fans are lucky to have you making videos." Aww, a little Nappy heart. "Seeing your videos is one of the perks of my day, always able to make me smile and turn a bad one into a good one. So really thank you. I hope 2015 will take you to new heights, and sorry about the glitter." Yeah, I was thinking about it. There's a lot of glitter on the back of this card here. The YouTube is Daisy Chain Dancer. They say, "I have no idea what I'm going to do with my channel yet, but I do try to comment." Twitter is Retatosker Girl. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. "I tried to tweet a drawing for you, but you must not have seen it. It's Storm and a Gengar. Wait, it's Storm and a Gengar in purples. If you look it up later, I hope you like it. I don't use Twitter much, and the pic is the only one there. Best wishes, Nicole." Storm, like X-Men Storm? How did I miss out on that? What the hell? I'm gonna head on over to her Twitter account and see if it's there. Giggity goddamn! And you should definitely use Twitter more. It would be great to interact with you guys over there. And like I said, updates and everything else. But if you drew a picture of Gengar, my favorite Pokemon, and Storm, my favorite superhero, together, I need to head on over there and check it out. Check it out. But either way, thank you so much, Nicole, for the kind words and the art. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna head on over there after I'm done recording and see the picture of Storm there. And the glitter's okay. I was trying to think of the right thing to say. I didn't want to say the glitter's everywhere because it's not everywhere, but the glitter was manageable, I'll say. I apologize for getting to your letter so late, but I'm sure you understand that we have a lot of mail to get through. But either way, thank you so much for the support, and thank you for the art and the kind words. I appreciate it. Our next envelope today comes from D in Owego, New York. I'm guessing we'll figure out the rest of their name once we open up the old letter here. There's only a letter inside here. That's it. That's all we have in here, which, you know, that happens from time to time, and it's more than alright. It's more than acceptable. Like I said, you can send anything you want to the P.O. Box, and if you just want to send in a letter, if that's all that you can send in, by all means, that's more than enough. Just the fact that you took the time out of your day to send something in means a lot to me. But it says, "Dear Nappy, my name is Dan, and I'm a 24-year-old Pokemon fan like you since Gen 1. You see, we had someone who was 9 years old a part of the Nappy Nation, and now we have Dan here who's 24, which is crazy. But it says, my name is Dan. I'm a 24-year-old Pokemon fan like you since Gen 1. My first game was Pokemon Red, and my team was so powerful. Charizard, Arcanine, Lapras, Gengar, Dragonite, and Rhydon. I fell out of Pokemon after Gen 3, but have gotten back into it since Gen 5. I was Gen 4. I fell out after Gen 4 and I missed all of Gen 5. When I started YouTube, I came back with Gen 5. But my favorite gen outside of Gen 1 is Gen 4. It is the only other gen where I have no problem playing with all three starters. The first LP I watched on your channel was your Platinum Egglock. That's way back, yo. I have since gone back and watched every one of your other LPs. You are easily one of the best, not just PokeTubers, but YouTubers in general. I like that you are unfiltered and will say anything you feel. Damn right. Watching your LPs and seeing how intense you get makes the videos so entertaining. Plus the voices keep me laughing day in and day out. I recently have been getting into your Wi-Fi battle videos. They are amazing. Wow. Amazing in all caps. At least you gotta see amazing in the corner there. That lets me know I'm doing something right. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it, yo. By the way, I've been thinking about trying my hand at it, so if you ever want a battle, I'll leave you my friend code at the bottom. I also follow you on Twitter, just so I know when your videos are up. See, I've been talking about it! I've been talking about Twitter this whole episode of P.O. Box Polls, and Dan here already knows! He already knows! Dan, you make me so proud! You make me so proud! Thanks for listening, reading actually. Sincerely, Dan, a proud member of the Nappy Nation. He included his Twitter and his friend code. P.S. I want to get into LPing Pokemon as well. Once I get a better computer set up, be on the lookout for Angry Arcanine. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for it, yo. And like I say to everyone else, getting the ball rolling on YouTube is definitely the worst part. It's a pain in the ass, but I do wish you the best of luck once you do get your new setup and you start uploading as well. I'm so very happy, so very glad that you are a proud member of the Nappy Nation and you've gone back and seen so much of the content we've uploaded. And I'm proud that you're Gen 1er still around playing to this day. That is a feat in and of itself. Pokemon's been around for 20 years now. So for you to be playing this entire time is amazing. And thank you so much for being one of the few who use Twitter. It's awesome, yo. It is so awesome being able to update as many people as I can. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to send something in, yo. I really appreciate it. You are honestly one of the true MVPs of the Nappy Nation. Thank you so much, yo. Our final letter this week comes from Jeremy in Eagle Grove, Iowa. So let me see here. I think there's a letter inside here, so I can't just rip straight down the side here like we normally do. But let me see here. Let me see here. I think I can get in on this side anyways without affecting what's inside. But let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and grab this letter out, and there's some cards and whatnot inside here as well. So let's see what we got here. We have a Mega Charizard X pin. Actually, I have one of these. I actually wore this Mega Charizard X pin to my friend Vegas Jamie's wedding this past fall, and they sent us a Pikachu flip coin as well. We had a fat stack of cards here. Which we'll go through here momentarily, but the letter here says, read the top online. guess it means on video. I think he wants us to read half of this, just the top half. Let me scan through it real quick. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and hold off on reading this one on camera, just because I think there's certain parts they want us to read on camera and certain parts they don't, and I don't want to mess up and read the wrong thing on camera and the wrong thing, you know. I just want to be 100% sure. So Jeremy, I'll definitely make sure to read your letter. I'll get through it. I'll read your letter, don't worry. I always feel like I want to read everything. I feel like that's why I made the commitment to begin with, because I want everyone to know, like, I want you to know that I saw you, that I saw what you sent in. I don't want you guys just have to sit there and just blindly take my word that, oh yeah, I saw what you sent in. You know, I want you guys to know that yes, I saw everything that you guys sent in. There is that transparency there, and I feel bad when I have to say that, yeah, I'm gonna read this off camera, because like, I want you to know that I read it. I am gonna read it, but I'm probably just overthinking everything. But Jeremy did send us a few cards. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a couple highlights, because there are quite a few. It's a fat stack indeed. We have a Xerneas from the X and Y set. We have a Radiant Collection Cinchino there, nice and sideways hold for you guys. Nice and sideways. Oh my goodness! Hold the phone. Wow, Jeremy, you are crazy, bruh. You are crazy. What I just saw. Hold on, you guys are gonna see. I'm still going through here. We got holographic Slurpuffs. We got holographic Slurpuffs chilling here as well. We got Radiant Collection, and we got a reverse holo Volcarona. That's from the Solar Flare deck as well. We got a few nice cards in there, but he sent us two cards specifically. One of them is a Magnezone EX, which is amazing in and of itself. Look at that. And then this one just completely caught me off guard. We have a Mega Kangaskhan EX, but I'm sure as you guys can notice, it has the gold border across the, even if the camera doesn't want to focus, you guys can see the gold border across the top. That means that this is an ultra rare Mega Kangaskhan EX. And fun fact for you guys, this is one of the only cards from the Flash Fire set that I do not currently own. So Jeremy, you not only sent us an ultra rare, but you sent us something that I actually need for a collection. So that's crazy. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Thank you so much. That's insane. That is insane. I'll definitely make sure to get your letter read as well. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. Thank you for your support, and thank you for participating in P.O. Box Pull Show. I really appreciate it. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this week's P.O. Box Pulls episode. I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation and you did enjoy, make sure you smash our like button down below for us. I know this series isn't exactly Pokemon-related content. Well, I guess it is related in the sense of what you guys send out. But, you know, it's not like a Let's Play or a Wi-Fi battle or anything like that. So, the support that you guys do show over here on P.O. Box Pulls, I really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that sent something in. If you did send something in and you haven't seen it yet, like I said multiple times this week's episode, I made the commitment to open up everything that we've gotten so far on P.O. Box Pulls on camera, so we still have plenty of weeks of P.O. Box Pulls to come. So definitely make sure you keep an eye out, because if you send something in and you haven't seen it yet, it might happen next week. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, our P.O. Box is currently closed, and it probably won't be reopened for a while until we start up Season 2 of P.O. Box Pulls, and that's just so we can make our way and work our way through all the mail that we have. So I hope that you guys can bear with me for the rest of P.O. Box Pulls Season 1, and thank you guys so much for your support so far. I really appreciate it. With that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you all once again for your support, and thank you for checking out the video. You know me to that 182. I'm out.